Hello guys, this is the first section of our YouTube tutorial on translating a video from one language to another using Python. In this tutorial we are going to translate this speech of Denzel Washington from, I don't know if you can hear that, but we are going to translate this video of Denzel Washington from English to Japanese and also maybe to German. In this tutorial I'm going to divide it into sections, but today we are going to deal with the first part, which is extracting the audio from this video. To do that, the applications of this can also be done in, not necessarily in video translation, but maybe you might need to convert any video to an mp3. For example, maybe you need you have a music video you have downloaded from somewhere. Maybe you need to convert it into an audio file to listen in your car or at home on your home audio system. So to do this, first, since you're using Python, we need to check whether you have Python installed. On my side, you can see I have Python 3.9.1. The next thing you need to do to confirm before we start is you need to download this media codec called FmpEg. You can find documentations on how to install it. I'll put the link in the description. So the other thing we might need in this tutorial is the MoviePy Python library. Okay, now we can begin. We had already started the command line, so to shake things up, we need to install virtual environment in this folder that we'll be working on. Then let's not forget to activate the virtual env. Then we are going to install the MoviePy library. Let me copy that. It should not take long enough. Too much, I mean. We are going to boot up Visual Studio Code. Then we are going to create our file. We are going to name it extract audio.py. Then we define our function here, extract audio from video. Visual Studio should be using our environment that we just created. immediately detects you are using a Python file. So this function, we are going to pass the file name of our video file that we need to convert. So to begin with, maybe we need to import the movie.py library as mp. So after we pass our file name, we need to store that video in a way that I can call maybe Python format or programmatically. The reason for calling it mp is for ease of use in our code. So we are going to take the video file clip. In case we are going to be passing, we don't know, sometimes we might be passing file names that have special characters and we don't want them to affect our codes. We are going maybe to put the raw, to do that, to mean it's raw text so that Python does not interpret it as code. The next thing we need to do, since maybe our video file here, we can see it's called denzel.mp4, I need to get the word denzel so that I can store it in any format I need. Maybe I'll take the file name without the extension. That's what I need to do. So I'll call this file name without extension wb, meaning that, so I'm going to take the file name and split it at the full stop, then take the first string in the array on the left side. I mean, hopefully we would be having file names with full stops, but this one can work. The next thing we need to do is define the audio path where we are going to be storing our video file, our audio or mp3 rather. After we convert it, we will need to import the OS library. The reason I like to use OS is because it's not platform specific. Mostly if we move this code to another maybe Linux environment, our file path will still work. So I will need to store it in a folder called audios. Then we'll take maybe a file name without extension and add the extension of our audio, which will be mp3. You need to define the whole path. So from here you can see I want to store it in a folder called audios, which we don't have, so I'll create it. The final step will be now taking the video clip, then extracting audio from it. Then we create audio file 2. Remember what R stands for. Audio paths. We are going to do this. Now we can test our our code to see if it works. Well, it didn't take long. And here we can see we have our audio file denzel.mp3 which is currently playing. So the next step in our next part of this tutorial will be to take the audio file and transcribe it so that later we can translate the transcription. Okay, thank you guys.